morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. It's a very gray, cloudy day here. We're getting a few sprinkles right now. Hopefully we don't get any rain. There was a shower passing over the Ko'olaus a few minutes ago. So it's, even though it's 3 or 4 miles away up in the mountains, the wind blows the rain down here. So hopefully that'll all stay away. Gonna have a nice, hopefully action-packed 2-hour show today. I just checked, and unfortunately one of the A380s is running late this morning, so we won't see it in the show, but we will see the first one, which is scheduled for, I believe, 10 till 8 o'clock. It is already past the island of Kauai. Oh, it's even a little earlier. It's 7:45, so it'll be here in about 15 minutes. Good morning, Ms. Wolves. Good to see you. Hello, Corey. Lisa. Alan. Evan. Good to see you all here. Okay, we are getting a little more sprinkles now, so give me a second. I have to put the umbrella up. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a full-on rain. Okay, umbrella is deployed. So, give you a little weather report this morning. As I said, it's very cloudy this morning, as you can tell by the wide shot here. I'll go a little wider. It's very cloudy. Not as gray over in front of us as it is behind us. Behind us, it's very dark. Hopefully the rain stays up in the mountains today. Unfortunately, I have to go to work. Well, yeah, I like my job, so don't get me wrong, but I have to go to work after this, so I can't afford to get drenched out here. Winds are probably in the 8 to 10 mile an hour range with some 15 mile an hour gusts. As you can see by the actual windsock in the picture, it's not as bad as it's been the last couple of streams. So at least we got that going for us. Good morning, Chris, Sydney. Good to see you all here. Colin, good to have you back. So we have a couple of interesting planes. Not only do we have the A380, we have the Korean 777 that's coming in today. It's currently scheduled for 10 after 9, so as long as the weather holds out, we'll see that one in the show. That is the Sky Team livery today. I haven't seen that one in a long time. Of course, we don't regularly get the 777. It comes in sporadically. They'll bring it to us here for a couple months and then they'll switch it back to the 747. So I'm having to go to flight radar on the smaller screen because of the drizzle. We have an American Airlines pushing back. It is very late. I'm going to be on this flight in a couple of weeks. Hopefully mine is not as late as this one is. It's supposed to be 7 this morning. And it's just now pushing back. It's down there somewhere. I don't see it. Might be. It's down there somewhere. But I'll be on that 7 a.m. American flight on the 7th of April, heading off to Dallas to see the eclipse. Hopefully it's not as late that morning because I don't miss my connection. The first arrival of the day is coming in on 4 right. It's Hawaiian coming in from Honu. Flip over there and see if we can catch it. I'll go right past it. There it is. So we'll lose this one for a second as we goes behind the buildings. We'll pick it up here as it comes past. There it is. So if you heard the honking, that was one of the local plane spotters driving by. Their Instagram is Shutter Surprise, so check him out. If he's coming out here today, maybe we'll see something cool. I hope we see the Dreamliner today. I didn't see where it is today. I know over the weekend it was in LAX, but I don't know. I didn't look to see if it came back. Corey in the chat is saying Hawaiian is going to fly to Canada on a test flight. Interesting. Next arrival on, let's see if we can split the screen. Hold on 1 second. Where is, oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. I'm making progress. Oh, I can't zoom out though. That's interesting. Next arrival on 4 right is another Hawaiian coming in from Maui. Yeah, yesterday I took a complete day off from planes. Very surprising. I didn't fire up any of the apps. I didn't come by the airport. I just took a complete day off. So it looks like the next departure on 8, the first departure for us of the, I guess it wasn't the first, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm still half asleep. This is the Southwest that's heading off to Maui. Yeah, one of the A380s is early. One of them is late. So we will see this first one, but unfortunately we will not see the second one during the show. I have a hard out of 9:30, so I have to be at my day job. Oh, landing lights are on. I guess taxi. I don't know what you call them when they're. What do you call them when they're landing lights when they're landing? They're taxi lights when they're taxiing. What do you call them when they're takeoffing? When they're about to take off? They're all the same lights. See, the problem with drinking caffeine in the morning on these shows is it would help, but it also makes me have to go to the little boys' room. And I don't know if you've ever been out here to Lagoon Drive, but there is not adequate restroom facilities. Thanks, Mike. I think we need to come up with a new name. Landing lights when you're taking off hurts my brain. We need to call them departure lights, getaway lights, runway lights. Yeah, Patrick definitely needs caffeine today. Yeah, unfortunately, these morning shows for me are a very delicate balance of hydration and the need to use the bathroom. Okay, that's the American I was talking about earlier. That is departing 40 minutes late. I hear you, Ross. I have thought about that on occasion. I think I could see the A380 just turned on its landing lights. So we should be able to swing around and get that here in a second. Yeah, I am definitely not even though I do these streams early, I am definitely not a morning person. It takes a lot for me to get out the door on these early morning streams because I am up at 20 after 5 and try to be out the door by 5:30 to get here by 6. So it is I am a night person by nature. There needs to be more activity out here at night so I could do some night shows course, I have to bring in my own floodlights. It's very dark out here at night. Okay, let's see where... Ah, there we go. I can stop talking now for a minute. We'll let the A380 do the work. Sorry about the bumpiness. I'm trying to hold an umbrella and the tripod at the same time. Thank you very much, Dino. A 5-pound super chat. Thank you very much. Dayton, you guys must be busy over there at Aloha Air Cargo. It's a never-ending stream of you guys' planes coming here overnight. We're getting a lot of rain here now. Good morning, Brody. Tiana. So, Bird Feeder Network, I was using my own website to host the clock. I've changed it to the YOLO Live section. It's a little easier to do there. YOLO Live, I think, is a paid service through YOLO Live. You have to, or YOLO Overlays is a paid service through YOLO Live. It's on their website somewhere. The clock isn't the most intuitive thing to set up. You have to look for something called time and then adjust the settings under the time settings. My email is patrick@reverseops.com. You can always reach me there. Next departure on the reef runway will be that American that we saw earlier that's running really late. So when I'm trying to do flight radar on my phone, split screen with the chat, and for some reason when you do that you can't scroll out on flight radar. I don't know why that is. Alright, I am gonna... Alright, that's okay. As long as none of the electronics are getting wet. Swing around and catch that American. That would be very helpful, Sydney. I would, or I just need to get my rain cover for my truck finished. I believe this United is heading off to SFO. Yeah, Brody, we get several Delta flights. I'm not sure if one. I don't see one in at the moment. We'll get a Delta coming in from Tokyo, and then I believe one to SFO, and then I believe also one to. I think they send one straight to Minneapolis from here too. A lot of the Delta flights are in the afternoon. All the mainland USA Delta flights are usually in the afternoon, which as a lot of the mainland flights are because of time zones. But the one coming in from Tokyo, we should see it in this show. I'll have to check flight radar and see when it's coming in. Let's see if we can... arrivals... Oh, I'm sorry. It's 10:30 is the 10:35 is the scheduled arrival time for the one coming in from Seattle, and then there's another one coming in from Tokyo, which I believe is a little later. I don't remember the one from Seattle. That's weird. Yeah, Brody, I'd have to look that up to Atlanta. A lot of the flights in the afternoon, since I stopped doing the afternoon shows, I'm a little hazy on. I would have to look that up. Oh. Here's the one from Tokyo. Oh, you're in luck. Hang out, Brody. We've got one from Tokyo coming in. It is just off of the west coast of the island. It should be the next arrival on 8 right, so it's actually earlier than I thought. Figured out a way to zoom out. That's good. Rain has stopped. Okay, the rain is changed to a drizzle. Well, if you plane spot in Atlanta, I'm sure you see a lot of Delta flights. Hi, this Hawaiian is heading off to Maui. Ah, thanks, Chris. Yeah, usually at 2 in the afternoon, I'm either napping or at work, or both. That's a joke if my boss is listening. Hello, Josh. Good to see you. I don't think Josh sleeps. Josh, do you ever sleep? Every time I flip on a stream, it seems like you're in the chat. I swear I've seen you at 10 different streams. But I'm glad you stopped by here. Problem with these shows when it's drizzling, I put my tablet away and I have to guess on some of these flights. And I thought that was the SFO heading to, I thought that was the United heading off to SFO, but it was actually heading off to Maginot. So if you can hear that, you hear that noise, that is my actual get up for work alarm. So you can see how much earlier I am up than normal. Boy, if this is your first time on the stream, all I can think of is Who is this crazy person talking on the stream? Exactly, Sydney. I thought I slept well last night, but apparently I either slept too well or not enough. Because I'm not even making any sense to myself. And that's bad. All right, Dayton, we'll keep an eye out for it. Go home, get some rest. Thanks for stopping by. So the other day, last Thursday, I was working on my truck in my driveway, having a full-on conversation with myself about how I wanted things to do. And I look over and my neighbor's staring at me, thinking I'm insane. But honestly, if my neighbors don't know I'm insane already, they haven't been paying attention. There's something very interesting going on right next to me that I wish I could show you, but for reasons that'll become apparent in a second, I'm not going to show you. They just brought in a whole new load of rental cars. There's probably 200 of them sitting here, and they're running the drug dogs around them. It's pretty interesting to see. I think basically what I'm saying is if you're planning on smuggling drugs to Hawaii, don't do it in a rental car. This is it right here, Brody. This is Delta Flight 180 coming in from Tokyo. Next flight out on the reef runway is that United 757 we saw a minute ago. It's heading off to LAX. So as soon as it starts to move, we'll cut away from this Delta, and then we'll go back to the Delta after it's gone. All right. Let's go catch that United 757. I like the 757s. Pretty good for not being a quad jet. So here's that Aloha Air Cargo. I think this is the one he was talking about. They get over here real quick. Usually they say Maui to Oahu is 25 minutes. But I've seen them do it in like 17. Aloha Air Cargo, they park down at the far end. So I know it's a work day for most of you. I appreciate you showing up on a work day. If you need an excuse note for your boss, just print this out. Tell him I said it's okay. You'll be. I need to update the times on this because UTC time didn't UTC time change over the weekend. I need to update the times on this. So just feel free to scratch through the times. But your boss needs an excuse note. Here it is. Ah, okay. Hilo. See, I don't have my tablet is not. It's raining here, so I have the tablet put away. So I'm just guessing on a lot of these. Oh, that it did come from Hilo. Okay. We're just gonna chalk this day up to a practice day. This is all a practice day. You know, a little Monday morning experiment. So I know the time changed for a lot of you over the weekend. It didn't change for us. Maybe that's why I'm so confused. We have, today notwithstanding, we usually have plenty of daylight. We don't need to save any. Yeah, Arizona and I think one other state don't change. Arizona, if you look it up on a map, it's got a very interesting time thing in the northeast corner of the state. I believe it's the Cherokee Nation. I could be wrong on that. Don't fact check me. There's an Indian Nation in the top right corner, a reservation. And Arizona does not change for daylight savings. That Indian reservation does change. And then inside that Indian reservation, there is another Indian reservation. They do change. And then inside that reservation, there's another one. I believe it's also part of the Cherokee Nation. They do change as well. So in the northeast corner of Arizona, you can go from not changing to not changing, and then back to changing daylight savings time. Hopefully that was not confusing, because it probably was. Next arrival on 8 left will be a Hawaiian coming in from Lehue. Hello, Sarah Jane. Good to see you. Hello, Giuseppe. Ross. I think I said hi to Ross. Yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, Navajo Nation. Thank you, Ross. I watch a lot of YouTube people, not plane spotters in general, but just YouTube people who try to pretend they know everything and want to be the authoritarian voice on what you hear. I am not one of those people. I am dumb. I'm not dumb in the traditional sense of the word. I'm actually a pretty smart guy, but I tend to just say dumb things a lot. I like to just wing it sometimes. So if I ever say something like the landing light issue, thank you, Reaper, for correcting me. If I ever say something dumb, it's just either I don't know for sure or I'm just speaking out of the side of my head. But it's part of my charm. What can I say? Yeah, my what I say is not to deceive or misinform. Sometimes I just trying to talk and fill up time, keep you guys entertained. And if saying silly things entertains you, hey, I'm okay with that. I think the rain has finally let up a little bit. I'm going to take the umbrella down and hopefully my my pans get smoother. Our next arrival from Japan should be Japan Airlines 74. Again, it's way early. It's supposed to be here at 9. It's coming in 8:21. It is a Dreamliner. It is currently about, I don't know, 10 miles or so off the west coast of the island. Should be here in just a few minutes. But as you can see, we have a whole bunch of 717s going in and out like bees down there. Thank you very much, Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane with a $20 Australian super chat. I apologize that the message doesn't show up on the screen on this encoder. I'm trying to fix that, but it doesn't change any less. It doesn't make it any less than my appreciation towards the donation. Sarah Jane says to help with expenses, koala kangaroo. Hopefully we'll see the Qantas for you in this show. I'm not sure what time it gets here. Usually it's a little later than 9:30 though, I think. I back up with the umbrella. So Mike, I just saw a funny, as I was setting up here, I was scrolling through Instagram waiting for 7:30. I saw a funny picture online of Russell Crowe with his whole family standing in front of the Colosseum in Rome. And the caption was, "Just taking my kids to my former office." Not many things make me laugh on the internet anymore, but that actually made me laugh. 9:16. Thank you, Chris. We should see it in this show. Like I said, we have a hard out of 9:30 local time. Because during the week, I have to get to my real job. Thank you very much, Sydney, one of our great mods, gifting one Reverse Ops membership. Looks like Corey was the recipient of that. Please, Corey, please join me in thanking them for that amazing gift. One of our local plane spotters here. He's probably down at the other end of I think he said he was down at the other end of the View and Drive this morning. But thank you very much. Okay, that Hawaiian there is heading off to Vegas. I'm going to double check with Flight Radar before I say any more destinations. I've been bitten twice already this morning. Yeah, I have a couple of the streamers out of Japan subscribed. Yeah, Big Jack Love or I forget his name. That I watched some of the some of the landings of the Honus. Looks like we have Jetstar heading out. Not quite the Qantas, but definitely a baby brother. We have that, the one in front of it is a Southwest heading off to San Diego. The one in the background there is the Jetstar. It's heading off to Sydney. Next time you drive by, give us a honk and I'll try to get you on the camera. Wait, you're not watching and driving at the same time, are you? Oh, cool. That's neat, Taylor. I'm kind of jealous. I haven't. I keep trying to find an opportunity to get on that Dreamliner, but my schedule does not work out. I am going to LA in July, so I need to see what I can do about that. I need to check if they're going to be flying to LAX the week I'm going. I was going to try to get on the first departure, but I'm going to be in Texas for the eclipse the week before. So Brody, there should be a join button underneath the video somewhere. If you're watching on an iPhone, I've heard it's tricky to find. So I don't know where it is on the iPhone, but on the computer and the Android, it's right below the video. It says join. There's also a membership tab on my regular YouTube homepage that has the join button there as well. Yeah, Andy, I agree. I like the Japanese streams. I believe it or not, I'm not very much of a talker. So when I first started the stream, I tried to emulate the Japanese streamers and just have the planes and occasionally putting up the flight information on the screen. But eventually I gave in and started talking. A lot easier than trying to put stuff up on the screen. And I don't, it seems weird, but occasionally I'll look down at the chat window and there's like, right now there's 232 people in the chat room or watching the stream. And because I'm staring off at an empty field or at planes, it's way easy to talk. If I had 230 people in an auditorium and I was in front of them, I would be all kinds of tongue-tied. Okay, I know that's a little funny that I'm already tongue-tied here, but I would be even more so if I was standing in front of 230 people. So I know you may be thinking, didn't I just see that Magnum PI helicopter? Yes, you probably did. We had 2 of them leave in the last couple of minutes. The company down there, I'm not sponsored by them, so I won't give their name, but they have 3 of them. They all have the same Magnum PI paint job. They also have, not that company, a different company also has one up at Turtle Bay on the North Shore. The one on the North Shore is unique though because they petitioned the FAA to get the correct tail number. So the original helicopter from the Magnum PI show crashed towards the end of the run of the original Magnum PI. So the company up at Turtle Bay petitioned the FAA to get the correct tail number on theirs. So if you want a picture or to fly in the one with the real tail number, you have to go up to Turtle Bay. Thanks, Corey. Unfortunately, I have to have a hard out of 9:30. Oh, I'm missing Jetstar. Got some very nice Australians in the chat, and I'm missing Jetstar. I feel bad. So Andy, you mean Grand Canyon tours like he moved to the actual Grand Canyon? That's pretty cool. That's sort of on my unofficial bucket list. I have a bucket list of stuff I definitely will do, and then I have a bucket list of stuff I'd like to do eventually, but probably won't happen. But a helicopter tour of the Grand Canyon is on that kind of really want to do bucket list. I've never actually been to the Grand Canyon. When I'm not taking pictures of airplanes, I'm taking pictures of stars. I'm a big astrophotographer. So I've always wanted to go do some astrophotography near the Grand Canyon. I heard it's extremely dark. The thing about astrophotography, though, is it's way, way, way more weather dependent than taking pictures of airplanes. We'll lose that past the buildings. We'll pick it up on the other side. Yeah, Ross, that's where I was going to go. I was going to do the north rim of the Grand Canyon and then do some astrophotography up there. But the week I was over there, they got a freak snowstorm. So I decided not to go. I ended up spending an extra day out near Amboy, California. If you're an astrophotographer, you're probably familiar with Amboy. They say it's the darkest spot in California. It's kind of smack dab between Mojave and Joshua Tree. I'll tell you what, the darkest place I have ever been to take pictures of the night sky is Volcanoes National Park on the Big Island. You go all the way down Chain of Craters Road, all the way down to the water where it dead ends. On a nice moonless night, that is about as dark as you're ever going to get, because there is practically no light pollution behind you, and then out towards the water, it is 4,000 miles of empty ocean, so it's about as dark as it could ever get. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a astrophotography tangent. I can just see Chris yelling at me to keep it on topic. I'm going to get put in timeout on my own channel. So it looks like a string of planes coming in. Oh, wait, hold on, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. rare Monday morning treat there. So if you're new to the channel, those were F-22 fighters from the 199th Fighter Squadron. They're based out of Hickam Air Force Base, which is part of Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam. That's immediately west of the airport. We share the runways with them. So something's going on. The wind hasn't changed, but the direction of travel for the airplanes has really changed. They've looks like they've taken everything that was coming in on 8 left and moved it over to 4 right. For instance, this Japan Airlines, that usually comes in on 8 left. For some reason, they switched it over to 4 right. We have a couple coming in behind it. A Southwest and a Hawaiian also that are coming in on 4 right. Must have found something on that last runway inspection. Maybe not, because there's a Hawaiian about to leave. Thank you, Chris, for the weather report. And you don't know how happy I am to see that wind at 10. Usually the last couple of weeks it's been 13, 14, 15. Yeah, Mike, from where I sit here, you kind of can't see, you can see part of that complex over there where the F-22s are, but unless you're really paying attention and focused in on it, it's hard to see it from here. Where it's a little over 2 miles away, and those planes are really tiny and really gray, so they kind of blend in for me. It's much easier to see the big C5s and things. We had a couple of C5s in the show on Saturday. That was a treat. The one departure. Oh, we got more fighters. Thank you very much, Chris. Chris has gifted 5 reverse ops memberships. Chris is our OG mod. One of the longest time supporters of the channel. I really appreciate it. So Farid, Dino, Rick, Steve, Patty, please join me in thanking Chris for those memberships. So I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Supuse, S-U-P-U-C-E. No, I'm not at the beach park today. I am. If you know where Lagoon Drive is, at the Mauka side of Lagoon Drive, there is a couple of rental car lots, Hertz and things. I am right up by those at the end of 8 left. I've thought about trying from closer over there by the tennis courts to see if I can get a better angle on 4 right. But when I was over there, I kind of lose the shot of the departures on the refrunway. Pardon me? Yeah, some of them, yeah. No, I just live stream on YouTube. Yeah. Take care. No, I had to go to bed early to be here this morning, so I skipped them. Oh, nice. Nice. That must have been a great view.
Cool. They put the drone on the other side of the fireworks so you can see the city lights.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, cool.
All right, take care. Yeah, he was. That was one of the rent-a-car shuttle drivers. He was saying that they had a good view of the fireworks last night. We had a huge fireworks show here last night off of Waikiki Beach. We decided to skip it this year. We've done it in years past, but. I had a long day, and I had to get up early for this show, so we skipped the fireworks show this year. Yeah, Curtis, I thought about that parking lot, but it's private property. I need to see about getting, if I can get permission from the building owner. Where I'm at now is I think it's technically an airport-owned street, but it's a public street, so I don't want to go making anybody mad. So it's on the list of seeing if I can get permission to shoot from there. Next arrival on 8 left is coming in from Lehui. It's another 717. You're welcome, Giuseppe. Thank you for being here. We'll keep an eye out, Josiah. Thank you for being here. Have a safe rest of your day. Next arrival on 8 left will be a Hawaiian coming in from Tokyo. It's another 330. I don't see it quite yet. It's still kind of hazy and cloudy down there. The sun is actually starting to peek out a little behind me. That's good news. Able to put down the umbrella for a little while. So that, if you noticed earlier, that 737-200 that was parked over to our left, it is headed out to the reef runway. That is off to Lanai. I can finally see that Hawaiian coming in now. Let's see if we can find it on the screen. There it is. So, Mike, there's a circular street at the Mauka end of Lagoon Drive before you get to like where the rail station is, where the rental car lots are. I think by saying Hertz, you probably know where I'm talking about. There's a circular street there. I am on the Mackay end of that, parked on the side of the road. I'm not on Lagoon Drive. I'm on that other circular street. Just, okay. Sorry about that. Trying to figure out where'd it go? My flight radar disappeared. Really weird. Alright, that's 737-200. Should be the next departure on the reef runway. Then we have Asiana 777. It's coming in. It's currently over Eva Beach or so. Should be here in just a minute. Behind that should be the Korean. Somewhere out there. Yes, the Korean is just off the coast. The Korean is the Sky Team livery today. Try to get both of these, the Asiana and the Sky 737-200. They're both going at the exact same time. Yeah, just wait till the FedEx one comes out. I'll be sure to miss that one. It's lit up on the cargo ramp, but I don't see it pushed back yet. I thought we'd have one of these. I thought we were supposed to have one of these UPS 747s pushed back. Okay, it's scheduled for. Yeah, it's scheduled for 9:24. It's saying 9:39, so I don't think we're going to see that one today. It's a bummer. There's two scheduled right after the show ends. So while we follow this Asiana, I just want to thank everyone for being here on a work day for most of you. Oh, Orford's in the chat. Good morning, Orford, or good evening for you. If this is your first time here, my name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We do 2 shows a week here, usually. The first one is on Saturdays. It's the much longer show. It goes from just after sunrise in Hawaii. We stay until the second A380 departure. The other show kind of flexes a little bit. The next couple of weeks it'll be on a Monday. This week and next week it'll be on Monday mornings. Then we're going to try to do a sunset one on the 31st. That'll start about 3:30 local time and run through just after sunset. But the Saturday one's always in the same spot, unless I'm on a trip. So if you want to know where the other one will end up, check my schedule on the community page or my Instagram. My Instagram is also Reverse Ops. So I just noticed, I hope I'm not too late on this. 7:30, oh, I think I'm really late on this. I do apologize. I hope you're still in the chat. Annie Mori, A-N-E-M-O-I, sent $5 through PayPal. Thank you very much. I hope you're still in the stream. Thank you very much, David Max. Take care. The next arrival should be that Korean Sky Team livery. Go back to flight radar to make sure I'm not lying to you. Yes. So we'll flip around and catch it. So we had been getting the Korean Air 747. They switched it up to the 777 about 2 weeks ago. It'll be back to the 747 on April 10th. So the first time we'll see it back on a show here will be the Monday show on April 15th. That'll be a special show. Make sure you mark that on your calendars. That'll be the first passenger flight, first revenue flight for the new Dreamliner from Hawaiian. So that day we're going to do a full show out here, just like the Saturday show. We'll be out here from just after sunrise till just after the Dreamliner leaves. This is a Hawaiian 321 coming in from Oakland. Back over here. The Sky Team. Oh, it turned. So we'll do a full show, plus we'll catch the departure of the 787. We're going to have some giveaways during that show. We'll also have some exclusive stuff during that show, so make sure you tune in. That should be a fun one. So not only will we get the brand new Dreamliner, we'll get all the usual characters, the A380s, and we'll be back to the 747 on the Korean. Mark that day down in your calendar, April 15th. It's a Monday. And unfortunately, I won't be able to stay for the 787 departure today. These Monday shows, I have a hard out of 9:30. I have to get to my normal day job. The Pop-Tarts are, for health reasons, only on Saturdays at Orford. No Pop-Tarts today. But as Orford said, make sure you turn in Saturdays for the America's fastest growing game show. What flavor Pop-Tart is Patrick eating today? We usually play that game right after the second A380 arrival. It's the tastiest part of the show. This Southwest is coming in from Kona. Next arrival on 8 left will be another Dreamliner, this one coming from Japan Airlines. It's from Haneda. We have a couple of planes sneaking off in the background, heading over to 8 right for departures. We'll try to catch most of those. There's that United heading off bound there. Back over here, we got a couple more Hawaiians taxiing out there. The next departure is a Kona bound 717. We have a couple of Southwest behind it. Should be able to catch those before that Japan airline comes in to 8 left. Next departure on 8 left is, looks like it's already rolling, is a Phoenix-bound Southwest flight. It's a MAX 8. So has anybody figured out if it's really going to Canada today? There was a rumor going around this morning that the new Dreamliner was heading off to Canada today. Anybody figure that out? Next departure on the reef runway is another MAX 8. This one's heading off to Oakland. Next departure off the reef runway is the United. It's a MAX 9. It's heading off to San Francisco. This is the one I thought was leaving earlier today, but I was wrong. This is that Dreamliner. So I'm going to skip the SFO and get the Dreamliner. Ah, here's the Qantas. The Qantas should be next arrival on 8 left. We have some folks from down under in the chat. Ah, yes, Chris. I just noticed that we are down to a single tail over there. So a lot of the cargo ramp is obscured from where I'm sitting, but the 747s are tall enough where I can see their tails. So we have... there's a single one where there used to be 2, so the other one should be heading down the cargo ramp. It's currently sitting there, so it needs to get its move on. Next departure on the reef runway will be a Lihue bound 717. Lihue is on the island of Kauai. It looks like it started its roll, so we'll float over there and get it. Looks like we have another United that's pushed back. I don't know where it's going. It's been way over here on the auxiliary ramp. So it's not, it hasn't been at a gate. And it's currently not lit up on flight radar. So I don't know if they're moving it over to the gate, but you would think they would do it with a tug if they were going to do that. I don't know where it's going. We do have our first Alaska coming in from San Jose. It's a Max 9. She says it's going to loop around. It's currently on the downwind right now. Still got like 13 minutes in the show, so we should see that one. The Qantas is currently over Kapolei, so it should be here in about 2 minutes. Still keeping an eye on the Queen. It is currently at 8 miles an hour, so that means it's moving down the cargo ramp. I'm sorry, Brody, I think I missed it. Let me check here. The wrong window up. Let's see if we can get back to the right window. No, I think we're done for Delta Jets in this show. I think if there is any, there will be more Delta Jets later on today, but they're going to be after I go off. I have a short day today. So if you tune in Saturday though, we'll get some more Delta ones. The Tokyo one for sure. That'll be this coming Saturday. The show will start at 7:30-ish, usually right after sunrise here. sunrise is getting earlier this time of year, so we might bump the start time of that show up a little bit. Currently have Qantas on pretty short final. I can see the landing lights now. Alright, the 747 has made it to the end of the cargo ramp. There's a little Z thing it has to negotiate, and then it should be ready, heading out towards the reef runway. So Air New Zealand was flying here in the morning before. Now I think they come in closer in the afternoon. I haven't seen Air New Zealand here in a while, which means they're probably coming in the afternoon, or they skip Saturdays. I'll have to look into that. They used to come here, used to see it quite regularly, but I haven't seen one during a show in a while. Thanks, Brody. We'll see you on Saturday. Take care. Have a good week. Ah, okay. Thanks, Chris. That would explain why I haven't seen him in a while. That is such a good statement, Alexander. I had to put that on the screen. Thanks to all the mods. I really appreciate it. Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Wow. They really skip all my shows. Next arrival on 8 left will be that Alaska I was telling you about a minute ago. I'll scroll back and read it here in a bit, Brody. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you on Saturday. Okay, it looks like they're letting the smaller 717 cut in front of the UPS 747. That's 717. It's heading off to Hilo. I'm not sure, Red 5. That's a little out of my realm. I know he has a name, and I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. So that one to Hilo is on its way, so we'll catch it, and then we'll catch the 747. And then that will probably do it for us. Got one more queen, and then I have to go to work. So we're waiting on the Queen. I just want to say thank you again to everyone who's here, all you people watching, lurking, all the people in the chat, the members. Thank you very much. You all make this thing go, especially the mods and the members. Thank you for your support. And even just the people who sit through the ads. I know the ads are annoying, but they're a necessary evil. The ads are what pay for the internet connection. So make sure you tune in for this coming Saturday show. We have a big announcement going to make on the Saturday show, and we'll do some fun stuff on the Saturday show. But I think you're going to like the announcement. I'm really excited for it. Again, that's this coming Saturday. Starts at just after sunrise here, local time, about 7:30. But thank you everyone for joining in this short show today. I like these little fun midweek shows. I'm going to play a little video to thank some of my upper tier members. If you're a new member and you don't see your name in the video, I will update it this week and you'll be on the Saturday one. But thank you very much. The brand of the Pop-Tart game is only on Saturdays. I can't do Pop-Tarts every day, but thank you. Everybody have a great week. We'll see you on Saturday. Aloha, everyone.